Hey guys, and welcome to part 14 of White Knight Chronicle Let's Play. I saved you guys the trouble and walked back to Albana. I also leveled up Leonard one more time, just because why not? And I did go off green and I did give them their skill points. So Leonard now has the axe moves Pulverize, Assault, and the axe bonus of Strength Up. Matt, I gave the bow move Double Knock. And Yuli, I gave the healing moves MP Up and Spirit Up. And I gave her the bow moves Healers, Him, and Hawkeye. Spirit is your overall healing ability and magic resistance. Just thought I would explain that. And also, you kind of notice, if you're observant, that now this guy has an exclamation point over his head. I'll explain that after we talk to Don Vivianacci, because it will make more sense. Shashkara. Because those are errands that we can now do for people. So we can talk to them and they'll ask for an item or whatever. Or we'll usually have to go talk to somebody else in the town, or sometimes different towns. But yeah, that we don't have to worry about that for now. For right now, we're just going to worry about the story in Don Vivianacci. Let's go.
Back already? Did you deliver the letter to Veruca then?
Ooh, very nice. Suppose we owe you. Except things have, changed a bit while you were gone.
Yeah, you see, Mrs. Vivianacci, the boss's missus, she found out about the letter, right? And now that you know what's it to fan, it's like a bleeding war zone in there.
Hang on, I got it. Maybe this lot could find some way to calm the missus down for us.
Yeah, it's worth a shot, I reckon. All right, go on in then.
No, you don't understand, Anura. My sweet, my precious. Do have a heart. A man needs to have a dream sometimes. It makes life worth living. But I still love you best.
Oh, you lot, can't you see we're busy? Clear out.
Hang on a sec. We can use them. What have we here? Looks like some messages from that bird Veruca.
What?
Rabbit? Look, you lot. The boss already told your mistress that he can't accept a proposal no matter how keen she is on him. So go on, scram! What? You came with a message? All right. Let's see your message.
Do you...
My dearest Fibonacci, I've read your letter 1,000 times, and each time has broken my heart into tinier and tinier pieces. I understand now that your art is given to one woman, and one woman only, your wife, Anura. Oh, how I envy you. My tears just won't stop flowing. The oasis has become quite deep, just like after a rainstorm. Farewell forever, my sweet, sweet Fibonacci.
Well, there you have it. So, boss, you only have had eyes for Mrs. Vivianacci after all, huh? Cool. That's what I call devotion. But at least that Veruca woman will leave you alone from now on. What a relief, huh?
Rabbit? Rabbit? Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. 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 Ribbit.
Phew, that was close.
Your quick thinking certainly saved the day, and possibly my life.
Yeah, nice job, mate.
Nah, don't thank me. Thank them lot.
Oh, indeed I should. From what I am told, you are the ones who delivered my letter to Veruca. Isn't that correct? Huh? Well, what did she say, my good friends?
Here, boss. Let me read it. Dear Fibianacci, thank you for your kind letter. While I am very flattered, I could never leave the oasis to live near you. Because I cannot live very long outside the water, you see. I'm afraid our love is destined to remain unconsummated. Farewell, gentle Don. Oh, I'm sorry, boss.
No, you lie! It simply cannot be! Alas, I fear I have subjected our guests to a rather embarrassing display, for which I much apologize. Not only did you deliver my letter, you rescued me from a domestic disaster. I am in your debt. Tell me, how can I repay you? Anything you desire. Name it, and it's yours.
How about a pass for the South Gate? We want to go to the ruins.
Ah, pass for the South Gate! Nothing could be easier, my short-tongued lad.
All right.
However, that is hardly enough to discharge my obligation to you. What else can I give you? Oh, yes, I have just the thing. My gut tells me you have a long road ahead of you. No doubt you carry weapons with which to fend off monsters of the wild. Give to me 2 weapons of your choosing, and I can bind them together to create a new, more powerful weapon for you. This I will do whenever you wish.
We thank you, sir.
One small thing. As it happens, I consider myself a dabbler in all things mercantile. If you understand me, I will have to charge a small fee for the service strictly for business purposes. I promise to keep the fee reasonable.
What kind of thanks is that?
Leonard!
And what's more, I happen to own a large number of binding posts in every corner of this continent. Henceforth, I shall see that those shops are equally at your disposal.
Thank you. You're far too kind.
Yes. Bind to your heart's content, as we like to say. Now then, friends, I suppose that you'll be on your way.
That Fibianacci, he's quite a character.
I suppose so.
At least we can bind our weapons now. Before leaving Albana, we should prepare for the battle ahead.
Right. Good idea.
Okay. Well, for one thing, I really hope that didn't grow up, because I was just sitting here and watching my recorder constantly freeze during that cutscene, and I really hope that didn't grow up. If it did, I will try and re-record that cutscene with a different character, and hopefully I can just splice it in. But yes, for helping Don Fibonacci, we have gained access to binding. We can now go to the binding post, which actually the closest one is inside Don Fibonacci's home.
Let's be off.
And I also need to go get those chests that I wanted to get in the 2 parts ago. So let's get those chests first. There should be one over here. Yes. There's one right here. With a Chromium Pearl level 2. And one over here. With a Guardian Pearl level 2. What? I never knew that there were just random magi standing here, what? Well, you learn something new every day, I guess. Okay, so, let's show off binding. You can talk to anybody with a hammer. It's usually going to be a frog. Hello, what's this then? And you get the binding menu. Now, you'll see at the bottom that you have rank, points, and next. You're going to have to donate items or weapons or whatever in order to upgrade your rank, which will let you do better equipment. Let's see, do I have anything worthwhile that I could just give to him? I doubt it. Yeah. Majority of the time, it's usually going to be one of these things that you're going to want to donate. Like, these Chromium Pearls, they give quite a bit. For now, I'm not going to do that, though. Yes, you can bind items, like heal potions. You can bind these kind of items. You're able to bind better weapons, which, like he said, usually involves a weapon and another weapon, but sometimes it will just be items. There are multiple ways to make some weapons. So, sometimes it's a weapon and an item. So yeah, you can make every single weapon. You can make armor. Now, apparently you can just make light armor, which actually this armor is better than the one that I'm currently wearing, but I don't have the necessary things for it all. So, yeah, not going to make that. And then accessories. You can get some capes, which give you a defense or a resistance. For now, it's kind of bleh.
It's hard when you're still on the bottom.
But later on, it'll be useful as I, off-screen, will probably just slowly rank that up with items that we get. Let's see. And now I think I'll actually start to introduce the errands. So I'll head back over here. But I don't want to move on the story too fast, because you've already sat through how long of a cutscene. So let's get these errands going. They will usually end up with the characters giving you some kind of reward or being recruitable for your Diorama Town. Which I will explain that a bit later, but the Diorama Town is pretty... Right? Is it Diorama? Or am I confusing that with Dark Cloud? I've been playing a lot of Dark Cloud 2 in my off time, because I haven't really felt like recording, but I've been playing games. I know, I'm a bad person, so what? But yeah, you have a town that you can build, and this is going to help you get citizens for that town. I'll try to explain that more. It's not that useful anymore in America since they shut down servers. It's a lot better for online. But it can be useful for single player. So I'll talk about that a little bit later. I'll probably just devote a episode to it. Huh? Who are you supposed to be? Adventurers or something? No, I'm the Tooth Fairy. That's why I carry around this sword. Or bow, whatever weapon. Well, maybe you can quit searching for treasure and help me out instead. You are selfish. See, the market for insect medicine in Albana has completely bottomed out. There's just too much competition. Do you need me to kill someone? I've got a huge inventory of the stuff left, and I'm thinking there might be a few interested buyers over in Ballandor. The insects I use don't live near Ballandor, so I figure maybe a stallkeeper or two might be interested. So what do you think? Could you go scope out the shops over there? I'll give you a free sample to hand out and everything. Sure, I'll accept this errand. So he just asked us to drop by Ballandor and go see if anybody is willing to buy his stock of insect medicine. Meh. And then there is an errand down this way, which I already know off the top of my head that I can't use because we need to bind something and we can't bind it yet until I upgrade it. But whatever, we'll pick it up so that way we have it. Hey, I remember you folks. Bet you all know Albana like the back of your hand now, eh? Listen, I need a little help. You know the armor that Ballandor soldiers get issued, right? Well, I kinda need some. Don't ask why. It's better for everybody if you don't know. Okay. That doesn't sound shady at all. Anyway, I figure there has to be a used set floating around these parts, but I haven't been able to turn anything up. I know you can just make it at a binding post, but those toads won't even talk to a nobody like me. So I need you to bind a set of soldier's armor, alright? I'll make it worth your while.
So he has binding?
And as I showed you, we can't make the soldier's armor. We can only make the mage's set. So later on, after I've upgraded it, we'll be able to bind that, and we can get that quest over with. So now I think really it's just a matter of finishing up Albana. So I guess I will go start the cutscene to allow us to leave. Is it a cutscene, or do I just have to leave now? It's a good question. It's a cutscene, okay. Let you guys watch this then. Welcome to the Sand Maze.
Across the desert again?
What's wrong? Don't want to save the princess?
Well, yeah, but...
Ugh, sand in the mouth! They'll pay for what they've done.
Yeah. Welcome to the desert south of Albana. It is in a constant sandstorm during this part of the story. Later on, it will be completely fine, like the rest of the desert. But for now, it's a sandstorm. And according to my timer, we've gone on kinda long. So actually, for now, I'm going to stop the I'm going to stop the episode here, and in the next part, we are going to go south of Ebola! Oh my gosh, Ebola! Rah! Okay. We're going to go south of I was about to say Ibana again. Albana, and we're going to go to the ruins to try and see if we can find the Magi. So, until then, I'll see you all later. Bye!